Hi, it's Monday and we're all having a wonderful holiday today. It's our day off and here in New Zealand. And how are you going? And reason I asked that, have you noticed some of us have reacted to the seasonal affective disorder? Do you know what that means? Yeah, well, look outside. It's dull. It's boring. The energy is low compared to what we have been having with the amazing energy from the beautiful sun that we've had the last few days. And oh my God, no, let's slam dunk and change the weather on us. And when that happens, yeah, you can feel the difference in your own personality, and you really have to concentrate on just the emotions that are coming through. So be kind to yourself and put the music on. Oh my gosh. Wow. this one's out of the book of my daughter, Linnea. She every day she does a motivational bit, and she gets you to dance. She calls them her dance parties, and she goes and finds a complete playlist that she's put together, and she goes out there and aspires and gets people to listen to her in the morning to start your day, and she'll get you to do a dance party. And oh my gosh, since I've started that, bring it on, because yeah, when you start moving your body, because the big thing here is move your hips. God damn it, if you do not move your hips, it'll sit on them. But but yeah, go and dance in the morning. Put the favorite song on for yourself that gets you moving. See what it does. You'll end up doing a cardiovascular workout for yourself, and you'll feel so much better than how you started trying to get up slowly out of bed. So yeah, give it a go. Let me know how you get on, because it's really motivational. And yeah, I will go and put on some music for me as soon as I wake up. And yeah, I'll be singing in the shower, and it starts my day, and it really, really does work. And that's a really good one to start working with, and most of us do put music on. But turn it up a little bit louder and dance. It's the dance. It's not listening to the music. You actually have to dance. So get some jive moving going. Okay, get going with it. And yeah, it's really amazing. Hey, I just wanted to say, I don't know if I'm the only one, but I did ask somebody else. My Google's gone off my phone. I used to have it there, push the button, away I go. But no. And the ones that do know, yeah, my Google's gone. So guess what? That's just confirmation. Time to say goodbye to that. DuckDuckGo is where I go. That's the app that I've got now. And so yeah, just thought I'd just put that one in there. Now, really interesting. I asked my guide for me to have a rest yesterday. And so I didn't do a live. I just thought, yeah, I'll give you guys a break, and I'll just have some time out. And honestly, I didn't think they were going to let me have that time out. But I just said, look, I've done well. I've never done this before, and can I just have a day's break? And I was really amazed. They let me be. But I was drawn to watch a movie last night. And I put it on Netflix, and I was just drawn to it. And it's something that you might want to go and see. It's called North Country. And it's a group of women in Minnesota, iron mines, decide to stand up against harassment from their male co-workers. It's a drama, true story. But I'll tell you, motivation, it honestly brought tears to my eyes, because I stood up. I stood up in a situation, and I challenged the system. And I fought hard, they fought harder. They've got money, I don't. And I took on a 35-year-old man system. And I'll tell you one thing, it's frickin' hard. Because when you are a female standing up, they look upon you and think, ah, piece of cake. Let's move her out the way. But when I watched this woman last night, I cried. It brought some memories back for me. And I was so proud of her. God damn it, you should have heard me. It was like she was right in front of me. And that was motivating, so motivating watching her. And I put it to what we're all going through now. And the ones that are aware of everything, honestly, go watch it. And the ones that aren't, go and see what this one woman did. And a beautiful, beautiful soul from the age of 16, I think it was. Yeah, her life completely changed in that day. And she got name called, you name it. Her whole life was mapped out from that one moment. And you know what? She found strength at the end, because no longer was she going to allow it to continue. And she fought for her son. And because he too turned against her. But anyway, go and see the story, because it's incredible. Because it gives me, well, I just wanted to say here, that woman, for her to stand up, it takes courage and dedication. She took a whole organisation to court. She had no money, but she had her principles. And she knew she was right. Ah, where have I heard that before? But anyway, you'll resonate with her. But it also, when she stood up in court and told her story, the other woman stood up too. And that takes guts to stand up. And that's what we're doing now. Standing up for when you know injustice is in front of you. Don't sit down. Don't roll over. Find it in your heart. Find it in your whole being. That when you know things are wrong and not adding up, start looking to why. Because your guides, your ancestors are on your shoulders, pushing and nudging. Because till you start looking at what's really happening, you won't wake up. And this is really for the next generation. And it's our next generation that will suffer the most, and their siblings. So unless we do something about it now, how are our children's children going to survive if we don't make a stand, if we do not really put the effort in learning? Because, oh my God, I can't tell you how many people go, oh, you just do that, Karen, because that's just you. Well, yeah, I bloody will do it. And I will always, because when I see injustice and if I see corruption, I can't ignore it. It's just in my DNA. And yeah, even my nanny and granddad stood up. It's in the blood. And so it's just who I am. But if I can inspire you to stand up when you see things are not adding up, honestly, there is so many of us. And we are all holding hands now. And honestly, just watching that movie inspired me. And, you know, it took one woman to make a change. And that change has come about for harassment in the workplace for females. And if she hadn't have stood up, that law would never have been passed. So I see it with incredible leaders standing up in New Zealand. And yeah, I'm backing Billy TK because he's got the guts to stand up. And he is telling you, and whether you want to listen to it or not, because I know that if you take that side, that means your world is completely different. For everything that you've been taught and you've learnt and you've known, what he says crushes you. But honestly, start doing your own research and finding out. And stop following everybody else. Stop following the media. The minute you turn that TV off is the day that your instincts will kick in and you will see the truth, because you'll follow your heart, not your head. I said it before. Your instincts are the key to this, because we have been totally told how, why, what to think. Well, it's about time you stood up and you go and find out for yourself and question. Oh my God, the amount of people that don't question in here. You know, New Zealand's well known for the small poppy syndrome. Or short poppy syndrome, whatever it is. I've got it wrong. But, yeah, I ask questions and hands up. So, Billy, Michael, Michelle, candidates, go for it. Because we need groups like this to stand up. And it's time for you to start listening out there. And you'll be quite surprised when you actually start digging for yourself and stop listening to what you've known all the different years, because there's another way. And conspiracy, oh my God, that bloody word, critical thinker. A critical thinker is somebody that does not take all that they've learned from the TV. A critical thinker looks at two options. And when you do that, you'll be really, really surprised on what you'll come out with, because, oh my gosh, one person takes one person to make a change, and change it well. And yeah. It's, look at Erin Borokovich, what she achieved, and that's an amazing storyline again. Again, she's somebody I looked up to in a situation where I challenged an organisation. And again, they used money, but I used my heart. And the amount of times that I got told I was the Erin Brockovich of New Zealand, but I don't see that. I just see one person standing up. And when I see it doesn't add up, well, you'll hear from me. Now, let's get over. What have I found? Okay. Now, I spoke of the human resonance. My words are just having a ball today, because Monday is my day that, just trying to flood things through. Because yesterday, as I said, I had the day off, but I woke this morning and honestly, the information overload, my guides were flooding through. They were going, get up, get the shower, hurry up, have your breakfast, you're doing it now, go, 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 go. I have got so much that was coming through, and so much for having yesterday off, but so much to get through. So zip it, Karen, let's get into it. Now, I was talking about the full energy coming through, the beautiful energy. Well, yeah, it's calmed down a bit. You've noticed it by even just the weather, the way it's going. So it can affect pets, crystals, insects, plants, everything on Earth, because everything is based on a frequency. You may have noticed that even your pets are playing up. They may be sad. So, as you know, as a pet lover, talk to your animals. And the other thing is what you can do just to even help your pets is give them a healing. And all you have to do is just ask for love, light, and protection to be placed right around yourself. Place your hands on your animal, your baby, and just ask for some healing and love of light, just to help calm and relax your baby down. And oh my goodness, the pets, doesn't matter what animal they are, they will really, really respond to you because your intention is pure and for pure love. So yeah, give that a go because it's amazing. And what's also happening is that we've got the negative energy coming through, and of negative people. You'll notice that people are snappy, they're shitty, and yeah, they're connected into that lower energy, that lower vibe. Now, when you are of a higher vibe, it's like, whoa, slap in the face, whoa, slap in the face. Well, that's letting you know they're more on the 3D. They're having to cope with what they're going through. They're not coping. They're shitty. Yeah, emotions are going high at the moment. You are either on the 4th or the 5th. You're merging yourself. Be kind to them. Be really kind. Do not argue. Step away. Do not engage in an argument because you will not get anywhere. Because you will notice that you will not be resonating to fight. And you are having more of the love emotion in your heart. So don't fight, I tell you, because it'll only pull you down into that lower frequency. And that's what you don't want. Because one thing the lower frequencies are doing out there is creating negativity. It's creating the separation. Well, if you're anything like me, I love putting people together. I love keeping everybody happy. And yeah, I'm the crazy one in the family and my friends, if you don't know me by now. It's all about keeping your vibration up. Because out there, they're determined to cause the fear, the anxiety. And like I said, it's that TV. If you did not have the TV or the radio, you would not be feeling the way you are. If you turn them off, honestly, get out there and enjoy your life. Your whole vibration will pick up. It's amazing. And yeah, and when you are starting to lift your vibration and doing the little tips that I've passed on in the other days, you'll notice that you will connect to the higher frequencies, and you won't resonate to the lower frequencies, and then the lower frequency people will stand out to you, and it's up to you how you're going to work with them, and you can send them love, totally send them love, and allow your body to adapt while it's adjusting to these frequencies. And it's quite buzzy because I know sometimes my hands will be buzzing, my feet, I'll have all sorts coming through. And yeah, it's really amazing what you go through. It's mental. I know during lockdown, I think I was talking to about 8 ladies at the time, and we were all in this group. And all of a sudden, this massive energy came through. And honestly, I was planted. I'm so super sensitive to the energies that I laid on my couch. I literally could not move my body. But yeah, I could use my fingers, of course. And so I was talking to these ladies on our chat. We're all of high frequency. And we were all commenting that it literally got us. You could feel it coming through your body. So we were all describing to one another what the symptoms were. But all of us literally stopped in that time. And we were going through the most unbelievable experiences, but yet the same, but at the same time. So then that confirmed that the energies had changed and something out there was affecting us. But we looked at it as a positive way. So we just kept chatting and having a bit of a laugh at the same time, because how can something like that we didn't know can affect us all? Well, we do know, but the ones that don't know, I'm just letting you know, be reassured that it's happening. It's happening worldwide. And if you see the positive side of it, and I'll tell you, if there was a negative energy towards that, you would be getting pain and you'd be feeling, don't like it. You get scared. Well, in that case, get out, because wherever you are, obviously you've connected into a really negative energy, and go find a tree. Go and stand under a tree. Get outside. You've got to shift your energy, because that energy is there to disrupt you. And that's one thing I can definitely vouch. You will notice sometimes that you may go into a house and you go and see a friend, and they're pretty low and they've having a bit of a hard time, but you'll go into their house and you'll go, oh gold, and you don't want to be in their house. Well, that's indication that there's an energy in there, and the house needs clearing. And when you clear a house, honestly, the house can breathe. When the house breathes, the people that reside in the house, their whole vibration will lift as well. But that's another story, but that's called house cleansing, and that is incredible. That's another subject to go through. The quicker you leave your 3D body, the more intense energy of a high vibration that you'll feel, and it's amazing. Honestly, you'll absolutely love, and just go through it, because the journey's begun, because you're listening to this already. And whether you resonate to me, I don't know. And if you don't, go and switch this off. But all I'm here is to help you understand what's happening to your body right now. And understand, because I've gone through it. And it's only because I've got a massive group around me. And we compare notes, and I go off and compare. I talk to my guides. And when it feels good, because honestly, there's this amazing feeling in your heart. It's like and when you know, that's all I can say. And breathe through it, breathe, enjoy, absorb. And that's the feeling that you'll get even when you sit under a tree. You'll resonate when you resonate to the truth. So when somebody's telling you something, and especially if it's politics, tell you one thing, I never had anything to do with politics, and I'm definitely getting involved now, because I listen to what they're saying. I listen to see if it resonates and if there is truth in those words. And when you listen with your whole mind, body, and soul, because that's the big part. Where we're all walking now. We're walking to the new earth, the new energy, the new journey. No longer is it going to be the way it's been. And this is why so many people are standing up, because it's now time for people, the movement, the people's movement, New Zealand's people's movement, to collectively come together and have a voice as well. And instead of being dictated to, because frankly, I'm over it, and I know a lot of people are. So start resonating to the right people, and you watch what happens. Mark my words, those right people will come on your path, change your thoughts. What are you wanting? What are you wanting now? Because unless you know yourself, are you wanting all these, I'm not going to say all the words because I'm not allowed to say those words, but are you wanting the jab? Are you wanting to be sick? Are you wanting this control? Or are you wanting to be able to have a voice and the say of who you would like to be looking after us here in New Zealand in a way that they resonate to you. They resonate to your beliefs and your belief system, because that is the key. And, that's really, really important. And I think what you need to do is find it in your heart, stand up and, just see, what are you wanting for your children? Are you wanting your children to be a lot freer? And all these rules and regulations that are coming out, and at the moment about the sex education in schools. Well, I'm not resonating to that, because babies are babies, and even when they're in primary school, they don't need to know the horror of what adults know. Why are we wanting to expose our babies to that? Now I think that in itself, there's a bigger agenda behind that. And I think you need to really go and have a look at that, because you'll be quite horrified to see what's behind that. And I think, babies are babies. And honestly, my kids are adults, but they're still my babies. And I will always, always protect my whānau, my family and friends. And I think all of us. And I think, when you look at what you would like to see out there, I would love to see mums at home with their children. Because as a mother, when you are broken away from your child and you've got to go back because it's so expensive to live here in New Zealand. And, just imagine that life can change in so many different ways. And don't believe change can't happen, because change is going to happen, and change is on its way. And some really amazing possibilities. And I just want you, as a collective group, see what you would like to see. More money, cheaper food, the petrol, bang, down. Taxes, oh my God, they're looking at taxing. If you earn more money, you're going to be taxed higher. Look at the state of the homes and as rental properties. Oh my God, the tenants can't even afford to be in there, let alone the landlords and all the new rules coming in. It's like it's gone crazy. Well, put all that aside over here. I want you to create this new reality. What's going to be in your reality? Because when you decide what you want in that new reality and you hold it and you believe in it, I tell you, I honestly know in my heart next year is going to be a far better year. Year 220, 2020, that is a year that we will never forget, and this is worldwide. Now, use that as the platform of what you don't want, but don't put any more energy into it, okay? Because remember what I said yesterday. If you put energy on what you don't want, you will call it in. Lift that box of 2020, put it over here. Create a bigger and brand new box. And what are you going to fill in that box? Go today and write down, what are you wanting to see in your life? What are you wanting to bring? What do you want to transpire into your world? Because my world, I see peace and harmony. I see love. I see groups, massive groups and communities coming together. I see a movement coming in. I see love because, this movement that's out there is run by pure love. And that's what we're wanting. We're not wanting the fear anymore. So hold on to pure love, because pure love is going to get us. And honestly, when you come as a group and you're all of like-minded, the harmony that you feel, you don't have to hide away in your little house and close the door to the world. Because when you're in this reality, you want to open that door to the sunshine and let the light in. Let the birds sing, the sun come in. Get into your garden, let your children run free. And, you know, for the ocean, the fish, no more 1080 drops, no more poisoning. Connecting with the animals, growing our food without it being sprayed. I don't know how many times. If you pick an apple off a tree, by the time it gets to the supermarket, I would hate to know the exact amount of times it's been sprayed with chemicals. And you can tell the artificial fruit. They don't look right. They don't seem right. And they're too perfect. So that's my world. My world is spending time with my loved ones and having an amazing time helping others, because that's what it's all about. Helping another soul out there. So I'm going to get off now because I've got so much more to cover, but it will just go on and on and on. I may come back on later on, I don't know, but let's see how we go. But I've still got a massive list to go through because, yeah, it took one day off. And, yeah, there's so much to cover. So, all right, go and enjoy your day. Have a fabulous time. Keep the vibes up, because honestly, go and put that music on. Go and have that dance party. And honestly, I'll put a link below to my daughter's music list that she put, High Vibes, and it's on Spotify. And yeah, see how you go. So have a fabulous day. Love you.